In chapter 6, lesson number 3, variables and expressions, algebra is a language of symbols, including variables. A variable is a symbol, usually a letter like the most famous letters in algebra are A, B, C, and X, Y, Z. The first three letters and the last three letters. Of course, we can use any letter, but I'm telling you about the most famous letters, the first three, A, B, C, and the last three, X, Y, Z, used to represent a number. So, in this one, a symbol, usually a letter, used to represent a number. This is the math meaning of a variable. A symbol, usually a letter, used to represent a number. Able to change or vary, as in variable wins. So, means if we say, for example, x, this x represents, let's say, x represents the mark of the student in the quiz. So this x may be 0, maybe 1, maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 10 out of 10. Who knows? So it's able to change or vary as in variable ones. Examples for the variables like x, y, a. Non-example like 3, 6, and negative 10. A box contains an unknown number of markers. There are 2 markers outside the box. The total number of markers is represented by the bar diagram below. These are the unknown number of markers, and these are the 2 markers outside the box. Imagine that this is the box. Imagine that this part is the box. Okay? And this is outside the box. What is inside the box? No one knows, but we know that we have 2 markers outside the box. Suppose there are 14 markers in the box. Find the total number of markers and explain your answer. So at first we are going to say the unknown number is x. So we have x plus 2. But in the second step, we know that this x is 14 because as mentioned now, suppose that 14 markers are in the box. So this will be 14 plus 2 means 16 markers. So this is what is all about. At first, we don't know what is the x. Then we give you the value of the x for you to know how to evaluate. For you to know that the lesson is very easy, look at these examples A, B, C, and D. Evaluate each expression if A is 6 and B is 4 and C is 3. So A plus 8 A is 6 as mentioned, so this will be 6 plus 8. This will give you 14. A minus B, A is 6 and B is 4, so this is 6 minus 4 will give you 2. A dot here means multiply, so A dot B means 6 multiplied by 4, this will give you 24. 9C, nothing between the number 9C, nothing here, nothing between the number and the symbol means multiply. Remember this very well. If nothing between a number and a symbol, this means multiply. So 9C means 9 multiplied by C, which is third, and 9 multiplied by third will give you 3. So answers are, don't forget to write them down here, 14, 2, 24, 3. How easy. Evaluate each expression if D is 12 and E is third. So let's solve E here beside. 2D means 2 multiplied by 12. You can use the multiplication sign, or you can use, as professional, you are going to use this next year, you can put bracket, small bracket, and you put the value of D, which is 12. Means multiplication also. 2 bracket 12 means 2 times 12 minus 5. So it's up to you whether to use parentheses with the value of the number, and you know that it's multiplication, or you use the multiplication sign itself. So 2 times 12 will give you 24 minus 5, this will be 90. 50 minus 3D, so this is 50 minus 3 times D, which is 12. And you know multiplication before subtraction, so you leave the 50 minus 3 times 12, 36. 50 minus 36 will give you 14. 9e squared, 9e squared. So you know that this is 9 multiplied by e, which is third, power 2. So you must put the fraction in a bracket, because if we put it this way, 1 over 3 power 2, maybe someone will think that power 2 goes for the 1 only. No, sir. Power 2 is for e, all of it. So you put it in parentheses. Now we know that power before multiplication. Let's evaluate what is third times third. This will give you 1 over 9. So it's like 9 times 1 over 9. We can use cancellation now. So the final answer is 1. So in the guided practice on page 452, as you can see, evaluate each expression if m equals 4 and z equals 9 and r equals 1 over 6. So 3 plus m means 3 plus 4 means 7. Z minus m, so this is 9 minus 4 means 5. 12r means 12 times 1 over 6. We can use cancellation now. Divide by 6 is 1, divide by 6 is 2. So it's like 2 times 1, which is 2. 4m minus 2 means 4 times m, which is 4 also. minus 2, this will give you 16 minus 2, which is 14. 60r, so 60 times r, which is 1 over 6, minus 4. We can use cancellation for this one. Divide by 6 is 1, divide by 6 is 10. So 10 times 1 is 10. And you know 10 minus 4 is 6. 3r squared, it's like 3 times r, which is 1 over 6, all to the power of 2. So this is 3 multiplied by 1 over 6 power 2 means 1 over 6 times 1 over 6, which is 1 times 1 is 1, 6 by 6, 36. So 1 over 6 power 2 means 1 over 36. Now let's finish the multiplication. We can use cancellation also. Divide by 3 is 1, divide by 3 is 12. So this will be, as you can see, 1 over 12. The amount of money that remains from a $20 bill after Malina buys 4 party favors for P dollars each is 20 minus 4P. So focus on this expression, 20 minus 4P. Find the amount remaining if each favor costs $3. So this is the value of P. So we know that this is 20 minus 4P means 20 minus 4 multiplied by $3. So this will be 20 minus 12, and 20 minus 12 is $8. So that's it for the third lesson in chapter 6. And if you have any question, you can write it down in comments.